The Game Awards are now over. It Takes Two is the game of the year, but it's left to be desired that this is one of the worst outings of the award show since the time where the biggest reveal that was saved in the end was Fast and Furious Crossroads. Is there something wrong with the Game Awards? Let's get into it in this deep dive. So, the main premise of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley, is like it is the Oscars of the gaming industry, presenting numerous awards to the achievements of the gaming industry as a whole. That's why the Game of the Year is here. That's why there is the RPG of the Year. Every genre has its own award. Now, with some genres getting their own awards, it is obvious that whoever wins in that genre should be nominated as Game of the Year, correct? Well, that's not the case in this Game Awards. Throughout the course of the Game Awards, there are non-winners that have been nominated as Game of the Year. I propose a rule change that the Game of the Year award is nominees are being the winners of each genre, and from there we will know the we will know from that elite group who will be Game of the Year. We got some examples of non-winners winning it all. We got God of War winning the Game of the Year award. What When was it? 2018? Was it 2018 when God of War won? Yeah, I think it. Then there is this year where Psychonauts didn't win jack shit any awards, and it's still in the Game of the Year category. Albeit that the premise of the Game Awards are those that are positively reviewed, this will be my second flaw of why the Game Awards suck this year. You see, one of the categories is RPG of the Year, and and one of them is Cyberpunk 2077. You know, the overhyped bullshit that was that game, that buggy mess that had been reviewed bomb not just by critics but also by the general public. And it happened to be nominated at the Game Awards for RPG of the Year and Best Music. So there is this sticking out problem that if you nominate a bad game, it has the potential to win, and it will be like some awarding failure, awarding mediocrity. And speaking of mediocrity, there is The Last of Us 2 who won Game of the Year, and it was not generally received. And that is like one of the biggest gripes of this Game Awards, that it should be the highly rated games or the ones that are generally perceived as good to be nominated, and not those that were mediocre in that year, no matter how hyped they were, shouldn't be nominated. There is no strict compensation or strict guidelines on who is not nominated, and I think that's the problem. That's why Cyberpunk got nominated as RPG of the Year. Imagine if Cyberpunk won RPG of the Year in beating out Tales of Arise. So, first problem, I've already stated it. It's how the Game of the Year nominee is being presented. Second problem, mediocre games getting nominated. Third problem, the RPG of the Year. Remember the last time I got some salt in the RPG of the Year category is like what? Monster Hunter World beating out Octopath Traveler, even though Octopath is the better RPG. I think there should be two separate RPG of the Year categories, Western and Eastern RPGs, just to make it certain. Because the Western RPG is different in style in comparison to the Eastern RPG. So that's, or a JRPG if you want to be specific. That's 3. Number 4, the pace and space of the Game Awards. If you've noticed throughout the years, there are more and more world premieres and trailers that are being presented than the actual awards. And I think Jeff isn't a good organizer of that. I think he I think as my opinion, in my humble opinion, the Game Awards should be all about the awards. I mean, this year the content creator of the year did not even get to have a speech. Valkyrie last year got a speech and she was content creator of the year. Why not now? And there are some awards that are being presented on the sidelines. And I think they need more screen time for those awards than for game trailers. So, in my proposal, I think we should limit world premieres to one, actual world premieres like a new game or a new intellectual property, and two, we should not allow world we should not allow trailers for games that we already know. Let them be published in social media or in their respective Nintendo Direct, PlayStation Now. I forgot what's the state of play. Okay, state of play or whatever Xbox is doing or an Xbox presentation. I think those trailers are reserved for their content and their content alone. Even us and Square Enix plays, they do that, and that would make engagement by these publishers, AAA publishers, to the audience more better, and it would give some time to shine for the award winners. As you've seen, the Game of the Year winner, Joseph Parts, I forgot his name, Joseph, the one who produced It Takes Two, only got like a minute for his speech, and the ad for Raid Shadow Legends lasted more like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And that's not right. I think less ads and more for the awards. Jeff, you're doing this for the money, not for the industry. I can see that. I know why you stick up to those ads. It gives you more revenue. But if you're really sincere in promoting the game industry, making this awarding ceremony prestigious, you need to consider your pace and space and give back some more screen time to the award winners. And I think that would be it for this rant on the Game Awards. Yes, this year suck. I think last year didn't actually suck. They got pretty good reveals. I mean, there are good reveals. I mean, IGN is now about to end their video, so I need to replay it. So there. Yeah, I'm just borrowing footage because I'm too lazy to edit. Anyway, look at all these trailers. It just encompasses how long the Game Awards are, and all we got are trailers. That games that we don't even care for. I mean, what the heck? The sequel to the Breath of the Wild only had 2 seconds. So yeah, I think that would be it. Oh, wait, there's more. Fifth problem, the musical presentations. I think it is unfair for the co-streamers in general to when they are co-streaming the Game Awards and there are musical presentations because they will be subjected to DMCA, and also you got two League of Legends song in the show. Why not just pick one and stick the remaining airtime to the actual awarding ceremony? It's either Sting or Imagine Dragons. I would go for Imagine Dragons because if Jeff wants to ride on the success of Arcane, Enemy is still the better song. I'm sorry, Sting, but Enemy is still the better song. So why not go with that? Why not just one good performance? And also, for the sake of the co-streamer of those who co-stream the Game Awards, please, Jeff, answer the copyrights. I mean, come on, man. That's it. You're gonna sell out like that for that. So there. I think I've stated all my opinion. I think these fields are going to make the Game Awards better. better Game of the Year nomination, two RPG categories, no mediocre nominees. Musical presentation should not be subjected to DMCA, and the pace and space of the awarding ceremony. It's the fix. This is Harriet Velasco. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and good night. Bang.